What's up, YouTube? We are back again for another video. This video is going to be short and sweet. Today we don't have any products or anything that we're going to bring up. It's just going to be nice and short. Um, Reason I'm making this video is because a friend of mine just recently came up to me, and there's going to be some changes. Some will call them big, that are going to happen in the 2A community, and that is in the month of January 2026. Um, we are not going to be under the requirement to pay for a suppressor tax stamp through the government, and we'll be able to just go in, and you'll have to still undergo like the registration of your suppressors or your cans, but you'll just be responsible for paying for that can. And the question that he asked me is, are you going to get a can in 2026 uh, come January? And my response to that is, I don't know. I'm thinking that I probably will not. And listen to me, just hear me out, not to come off as some sort of weird conspiracy theorist or anything like that. But I don't think that it's going to be like the tax stamp is going to be a good thing. I think that it's a way to find out who has firearms. For years and years and decades to come, there has been no way to actually figure out or get a roundabout figure about how many firearms Americans have. And as it pertains to active shooters and stuff, most of these guys uh, are buying firearms for the very first time. These psychopaths, and they don't have any history of owning firearms or consistent purchasing history. They're just getting them spur of the moment, and then they're carrying out these horrific acts. And so a lot of these people aren't criminals. They're able to, once they become a certain age, go out and buy these firearms and stuff. So once this tax stamp happens, and everybody by the masses go out and they buy these suppressors, and then the ATF knocks at your door and they say, "Oh, well, we'd like to see your firearms," which they've done before. "We like to see, your firearms, or we want to confiscate your firearms." And you can just give them the run of the mill. "Hey, I lost all my firearms in a boating accident," or "I sold this off because via my state laws, I can sell to other people within my state, within reason, as long as I have no sort of knowledge that they are, felons or anything like that. We're able to do this, and I've sold a certain amount below the requirement, per the law or however your state works." So no harm, no foul. There's really not much they can do after that. But when you get a suppressor and you register that suppressor, and you cannot sell per your state law to anyone within your state, and it's registered to you, and you have to keep it, and you have to provide proof of it, whether it's damaged or if you still have it, whatever the case, it's registered to you, and by law they are able to see whether or not you still have that on you. It's a way that they can keep track of all of the hundreds of thousands of people that after January, people who have not had suppressors are going to go and get them. And with everything that's been going on in the country, with the mass shootings and everything like that, our our 2A gun rights are constantly being threatened by people and government, and ultimately what we all know is what they're trying to do is remove us of our amendment rights. So with that being the case, I think that I'm going to hold out. I don't think that January is going to be the month in which I do it. I'm going to hold out for a while, and I'm just going to see which way this thing turns. Um, can you still run your your ARPs, your carbines, your PCCs, SBRs and stuff without a can? Absolutely. It's not going to inhibit your ability to be able to use it. There's still ear protection, hearing protection, and things like that that you can utilize. Most people are going to get a can for the first time for home defense or what have you, for many different reasons. And for those that are still going to get a can, absolutely, like, go and do your thing within your rights. But me, I think there's a bigger agenda behind getting rid of the tax stamp, that $200 tax stamp. I think there's a bigger agenda behind it. I feel as if, uh, in a lot of cases, I feel as if our government doesn't do anything that isn't going to benefit their cause, okay, or their underlying goal. And so I think maybe the underlying goal in this case will be able to kind of put a number to how many people are actually owning firearms that they need suppressed, and maybe depending on whatever can you get, because you have to get a certain cal can, what's the, what could they possibly be buying a can for? Are they buying this for a 22 LR? Are they buying it for a 5.56? They're buying it for 308 based off of what you purchased. They're even able to know, what type of can you bought, or per the the firearm that you have. And so I think all of that, which it already is obviously being put in a database, but once everybody starts buying these cans by the masses, then they'll be able to get a more accurate number on how many people own firearms, and you won't be able to tell them, hey, I got rid of it, because legally you can't get rid of it once you purchase a can. So I'll be holding out. I'll be waiting, and just to see how this whole thing turns out. And maybe I'll change my mind later. But for now, I don't own any cans, and for now, it's going to be a solid no for me. So this was just a little short video to just kind of give a little content for the week, and a reply to that answer. I won't be buying any cans in the month of January. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping in for another video, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.